Today we will start with the introduction to ERP again, but today we will discuss more on common myths about ERP. So what are the common myths about ERP? So let me start with the introduction of ERP first again. As we all know that ERP is an abbreviation for Enterprise Resource Planning, which means the techniques and concepts for integrated management of businesses as a whole from the viewpoint of the effective use of management resources to improve the efficiency of ERP management. These ERP packages are integrated, which covers all the business functions of an organization which are required in the organization to operate the organization. Software packages that support the ERP concepts. So we can also update these packages as per the requirement of the organization whenever they need any business process to add in the existing. We can do it. ERP software is a mirror image of the major business processes of an organization, such as customer order fulfillment and manufacturing. ERP integrates all business function into a single integrated software program that runs over a single database, so that the various departments can more easily share information, communicate with each other. These all we have already discussed. So this integrated approach of ERP has tremendous power and potential in improving the efficiency, productivity and competitiveness of the organization. Now we will talk about the common myths about ERP. These are very important to know. You all must be well aware about these myths. There are a lot of myths that surround the concept, infrastructure, implementation and practice of enterprise resource planning. Because of these myths, very often people are not willing to adopt ERP only because of these wrong myths. So here today we will see some of the common myths about ERP and we'll try to demystify them. So let's start with one by one. The first myth is ERP means more work and procedures. A properly implementing and managing an ERP system is not an easy task. The transition period from the traditional system or manual processing to ERP is difficult, because as new skills have to be learned, new procedures and processes have to be followed and so on. Many employees think that ERP will add more work, make the work more difficult and will force unnecessary procedures. Transformation from the old system to ERP system is a difficult process. However, if the management and the implementation team do their job properly, ensuring that the employees are told what to expect and given proper training about the ERP, then the transition can be smooth. And once the employees get used to the new system, they will understand the potential benefits and the efforts that saved through automation of tasks and so. So ERP does not mean more work and procedure. Second myth is ERP will make many employees redundant and jobless. The another popular misconception about ERP system is this, that its implementation will make many jobs redundant because of the automation, and hence many employees will lose their job. But actually this is not true. A properly implemented ERP system will automate many tasks in the organization. This does not mean that the ERP system will make people redundant. Yes, there will be changes in job description and in the activities people used to do. Many tasks will be automated, and this will make the people who are doing those jobs unnecessary. But ERP systems also create new job opportunities, and the very same people whose jobs were automated could be used to fill the new positions after giving them proper training on the new tasks. ERP is a people system made possible by computer software and hardware. So people will not become jobless. ERP is the sole responsibility of the management. This is also a myth about ERP. Making an ERP system work is the responsibility of the employees. It involves virtually every department and every person within the company. The company management is not responsible for the day-to-day operation of the ERP system. Their main job is to create an organizational environment in which ERP can work. Give ERP the full backing of the management. They should also be involved in the development of ERP policies, guidelines, allocation of budget, package selection, appointment of professionals, implementation management of ERP system. Only when the ERP team has the full backing and support of the management, they will be able to implement the system smoothly. It is the responsibility of all the people involved in the organization. If the employees are not fully appraised, trained, satisfied, and are not happy with the system and are not using it properly, then the ERP system will be a failure. The another myth is ERP is just for the managers or decision makers. The managers and decision makers are the major user of the ERP system. But there are the people, another people also. They are the people who benefit the most, decision makers and the managers. Benefit the most from a properly implemented ERP system. They will have all the information they need at their fingertips for making informed decisions. The quality of the decisions and the speed with the decisions are made are dramatically improved with the use of ERP. But every employee in an organization benefits from the ERP system, not only the managers or decision makers. An ERP system gives the store clerk access to the inventory record. These are the examples of another people who get benefit from the ERP. Store clerks, such as examples are store clerk's access to the inventory record enables him to find out the exact quantity of an item. It allows the production supervisor to plan his activities. It allows all employees to apply for leave, gets loan approved, gets travel expenses reimbursed, and so on. Another myth is ERP is just for manufacturing organization. This assumption is basically due to the way in which ERP was historically developed. But this is also not true. It is a myth. It is not for only manufacturing organization, but also for educational institute or any large organization or a small organization based on their functions or their objectives. ERP is just for the ERP implementation team. No, ERP is not just for the ERP implementation team. The ERP implementation team usually consists of outside consultants, vendors, representatives, and a selected group of employees. But once the implementation and user training is over, the consultants and vendor representatives will leave. Then it is the responsibility of each and every employee of the company to use the ERP system properly and to make the best use of the new features and facilities. Another myth is ERP slows down the organization. No, ERP will not slow down the organization. The initial implementation will take time, but once the ERP is implemented, it will overall improve the efficiency of the organization. ERP just to impress customers? No, ERP is not just to impress customers. It is true that a properly implemented ERP system can help in serving the customers better, as it helps the organization to react faster, respond better, and deliver high quality products, services, speeds. So, with an ERP system, you get more satisfied customers, but that is only one of the advantage of the ERP system. ERP package will take care of everything. ERP is not like a silver bullet or a cure for all. Yes, a properly implemented, operated, and maintained ERP system can dramatically improve productivity, automate tasks, reduce wastage, and improve profits. But an ERP system needs people to operate, use, and maintain it. If the employees are not interested in using the ERP system or are using it improperly, if managers are not making use of decision making capabilities of the system, or if the system is not maintained properly, then the ERP will not deliver its promises or objectives. One ERP package will suit everybody. This is also a very common myth about ERP. There are hundreds of ERP tools available in the marketplace. These tools differ in features, capabilities, size, functionality, price, technical support, customizability, scalability, and others also. The organizations are also different from one another. So, one ERP will not suit the all organization. It depends on the what is the objective or the purpose of the organization. ERP is very expensive. No, ERP packages come in all shapes and sizes. The sophisticated and high-end ERP tools are very expensive. ERP system needs people to manage it. Thus, implementing and managing an ERP system is an expensive affair. But these expenses should be weighed against the benefit of the ERP system. The initial installation or the one-time fees of the package can be high, but overall it will benefit the organization. Organizations can succeed without ERP. Before the advent of ERP, organizations were run manually, so we do not need ERP in order to succeed. पहले भी चलती थी organizations. But if an organization is very small in size, caters to niche market, and has very limited scope, then it sometimes succeed without ERP. But today's organizations are becoming large, and the products are becoming more and more complex in size, sophisticated, and technology is used. So a single group does not necessarily build the different components of a product. This is the era of multi-site distributed production, where different groups situated in different parts of the world develop the components of the system. So it's a worldwide, people are spread worldwide. In such a scenario, managing the activities of an organization is a very complex task. If proper control mechanism and procedures are not in place, very soon the operations can get out of control and products and organization can fail. So for a small organization, we can say that organizations can succeed without ERP, but large organizations, and in this 2020 scenario, organization cannot succeed without ERP. So these are the very common myths about ERP. People should not believe on these myths, and organizations should adopt ERP as per their requirement, so that the objective of the organization can